Hi and welcome back, Jin here. So as you can see, today we're doing something a little bit different. So I wanted to bake something today. I'm kind of in a baking mood. So today we're going to be making some muffins. Now, not just any muffins. As you can see in this CG from Jindere's album, she has 2 mugs of coffee plus, where's that tea actually? Anyways, plus a muffin in the bottom left. So we're going to be making that muffin, that specific muffin today, and then try to recreate the CG in real life. And this will also potentially be included in the next I Need Mystic Messenger Foods for a day, so stay tuned for that. But for today we're just going to be making the muffins, so let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to start by combining the dry ingredients together. Okay, so in a large bowl we're going to add our flour, which I've already measured here. So the flour goes into this large bowl. Okay, so with the flour we're going to add 10 grams of baking powder. That's a lot, isn't it? It better rise. And we're also going to be adding half a teaspoon of baking soda. When baking, make sure we're really accurate with things like baking powder and baking soda. If you use too much, it's not going to be more beneficial. Okay, next we're going to add 8 grams of cinnamon, or I think that's about a tablespoon, because these are going to be apple spiced muffins. So 8 grams of this. And the last ingredient is salt. So we're going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. We're just going to set this aside for now and combine the wet ingredients. So we need a medium-sized bowl. I actually normally use this one to bake things, but it's a bit small for this recipe. We're just going to use it as the medium-sized bowl. Okay, so the first wet ingredient we have is applesauce. So I've put some syruped apples in this and made them into a sort of puree. So I have applesauce here. So this is 225 grams of applesauce. Okay, so the applesauce is in, and the next ingredient we need is butter. I'm using a light butter because these are actually healthier muffins, so they don't have as much sugar or fat or calories as regular muffins. And yes, we need 60 grams of light butter, or just if you want to use normal butter, you can. You know, it'd be super great if I could actually see what I was doing. But I almost forgot. Before starting, you need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I've forgotten to do that, so I'm going to run do that now, and I shall be back very, very quickly. I'm back! So let's just finish up combining the wet ingredients. We've got the applesauce, the butter. Now the next ingredient we need is egg white. I'm just going to use egg whites from a carton because it's a lot easier. No, once they're cracking the egg. So you need the equivalent of 4 egg whites, which is 120 grams of this. The egg whites are in, and the next ingredient we need is some milk. I'm going to use almond milk. And we're also going to add in some vanilla extract because that just adds flavour to anything. So we're going to use 10 ml of this. Just going to mix this up first before adding the sugar in. And just a tip for anyone that's baking with butter, you should leave the butter out for a little bit to soften first because it's easier to mix together. I just kind of took it out of the fridge and I'm using it as is, so the butter is kind of lumpy at the moment. So we're going to add about 65 grams of sugar. I'm using a sugar substitute to reduce the sugar content and the calories. This one's specifically for baking, so make sure if you use a sugar substitute it bakes well. So I'm just going to mix that in, the sugar with the wet ingredients. The camera just shut off. Even the camera is starting to get sick of me. So we're still mixing up the wet ingredients. And also I kind of need to hurry up because the sun is starting to set soon and the lighting is going to become extremely bad. But anyways, we have the dry ingredients here and the wet ingredients here. I'm going to pour the wet ingredients into the dry and mix them together. And as much as I love using the least amount of dishes possible, I can't mix in a big bowl with these tiny spoons. I'm going to have to use another utensil. Anyways, mix that up. So yeah, all mixed up here. And let's just put them into the muffin tin. I didn't mention this before, but the recipe makes 12 muffins. So I will have the ingredients, the method and the macros listed down in the description in case you want to make them too. Yeah, these ones are super low sugar and super low calorie as well, so that's bonus. I've just lined a 12 hole muffin tin with some liners, paper liners. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon of the butter into each one and then keep going around and doing that until all the butter is used up. I hate doing this because it's really messy and it gets all over the muffin tin. Do you know what I actually want to do? I want to make a cooking with Ray video, because of course Ray cooks a lot and bakes too. So I think I will do that and try to make his foods, like the ones from his CG. That tart, I really want to make that tart. This is either just normally messy, I'm just a really big slob. Oh, the correct word, sorry, is disaster. Because they're about like half full each, and I still have quite a bit of batter. I'm just going to keep going around and filling them. And here's like the worst part of making anything. Okay, cool, done. I'm just going to go wipe the top of the tin and get rid of anything somewhere where it shouldn't be. So we're done putting the batter into the muffin tin. So now it is time for us to bake them. So let us go. Also, I forgot to mention they bake for about 16 to 18 minutes. So now I'm off again. Time to get to work. Okay, so all nice and clean now. So the muffins should be ready in a few minutes. I'm just going to go check on them soon. It is time, so let us go check on the muffins and see if they're ready. And they're done. They smell pretty good. So here we have our lovely muffins. Ta-da! They've come out of the oven and they've been cooling for about 5 to 10 minutes. So they're just warm now. They smell pretty good. They smell like apple and cinnamon, which is basically the taste that they were supposed to be. So firstly I'm going to pick the nicest looking one, the one that's risen the most, and save that one for the Only Ate Mystic Messenger Foods for a Day Part 2. But anyways, yeah, let's just pick the ugliest one to taste now. So we'll pick this one. Just thought I'd move to on top of the table because back there was a bit too far away, just so you can see better. So we have the muffins here, and this is the least appealing one, so we'll taste that one. There's a bit of a problem. I did not spray the muffin liners before putting the batter inside, and this is what happened. So I learned from my mistakes and just quickly spray them with some non-stick spray or something, so that half your muffin does not end up stuck to the side of the paper. Okay, so let's taste one. Why am I slouching all the time? They're pretty good actually. They're not like super sweet, but they do have a subtle apple and cinnamon taste. If you want to add in some walnuts or a bit of banana or a bit more cinnamon into the batter before you bake them, I think that would be a lot better. But they're pretty good on their own. And considering the fact that they're only 100 calories each, that's really good. Because, you know, as MCs, we have to stay in shape. We have a lot of routes to get through, and Vanderwood route, hopefully. Vote for Vanderwood. Anyways, yeah, not bad. Anyways, like I said before, if you want to try this recipe, it will be in the description box, the ingredients, the method, and the macros for each muffin. And yeah, that's about it. The next baking video will probably be with Ray, because I've been meaning to do a Ray baking video for a long time. I shall finish this muffin off later with probably a few more. So there were originally 12 and I just ate one. There's 11 left. So let's see. First one is for, we have 7, Ray, Yusung, Zen, Jaehee, Juman, V, maybe another one for Ray, and another one for Ray, and one for me, and one for Ray. That seems fair, doesn't it? But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below and let me know if you like this sort of video, like baking videos. Because actually, when I first started my channel, I think it was like 3 years ago, the first videos I made before posting V's walkthrough were baking videos. And I haven't made those in a long time. And I really want to get back into making them because I really enjoy doing that. And I like baking in general as a hobby. So yeah, please let me know if you'd like to see more baking videos. I will bake some more Mystic Messenger foods, but also if you want to see some different types of things like cakes or cookies or, you know, other things like that in general, just let me know in the comments and I will make sure to do that. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I will see you very, very soon in the next INEA Mystic Messenger foods for 24 hours. So until then, bye.